The Squirrel and the Heavy Acorn. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, lived a little squirrel named Pip. Pip was fast, energetic, and very proud of his fluffy tail. One crisp autumn morning, Pip found the biggest, shiniest acorn he had ever seen. It was so large that he could barely wrap his tiny paws around it. "This is mine," Pip chirped. "I'm going to hide it in my secret hollow, and I won't share a single bite with anyone." The struggle. Pip began to carry the giant acorn home. But there was a problem: it was incredibly heavy. He tried to hop, but he tumbled over. He tried to climb a tree, but he slipped back down. He tried to push it, but he got tired after only a few inches. Along came Luna, a kind older squirrel. "That's a heavy load, Pip," she said gently. "If we carry it together, we can get it to your hollow in no time." Pip puffed out his chest. "No thanks. If you help me, you'll want some of it. I'm doing this alone." "The mistake." Luna shrugged and hopped away. Pip kept pushing. He pushed until his paws ached and the sun began to set. Suddenly, the acorn hit a sharp rock and crack. It split into 3 pieces and rolled down a steep hill, disappearing into a deep, dark thorny bush where Pip couldn't reach it. Pip sat on the grass and started to cry. He had worked all day, refused help, and now he had nothing at all. A lesson learned. A few minutes later, Luna returned. She wasn't holding a giant acorn, but she had a small pouch of sunflower seeds. Seeing Pip's sad face, she sat down beside him. "I lost it," Pip sobbed. "I was so worried about sharing that I ended up with nothing." Luna smiled and handed him a handful of seeds. "Pip, a small snack shared with a friend tastes much sweeter than a giant feast eaten alone. And besides, 2 sets of paws are always better than 1. Pip realized that greed had left him hungry, but kindness had filled his belly. From that day on, Pip never tried to carry a giant load alone again. The moral of the story: it is better to share and work together than to be greedy and end up with nothing. Help from others is a gift, not a threat.